Hello and welcome to Around Town TV. My name is Carla Berline, known as Minnesota's lifestyle and business experts. We have been featuring Minnesota's best kept secrets and businesses since 2003 and are now the longest airing television community showcase. And I am really excited to have her. Are you able to find my page? Before I introduce her, we're sharing this live video so that we can, so it'd be on my or Carla Jean page. I want to make sure it hit it. It hasn't gone there yet. Oh, there we are. We are there.
Oh, perfect.
So then you can share. Did you find me, Carla?
Some colors.
Okay. Well, we've got a few people jumping on. We'll be right with you. We're sharing this to other pages. And then we'll be, if you're just tuning in again, my name is Carla Berline from Around Town TV. And I'll be introducing my guests. You can probably guess from the background.
Right?
Right.
Yeah. All right. I got it to Facebook.
You did. Awesome.
There we go.
And then I'll upload it to the other platforms when we're done, and you'll have it for Twitter and everything else. Yay! So, again, Carla Berline, but I'm really excited to have on the show as a guest tonight, Kelsey Broadwell, correct?
Yep.
From Finance and Commerce. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. So, Kelsey, tell us a little bit about yourself, your title, and what you do for Finance and Commerce.
Yes. So I work at Finance and Commerce. I'm an event manager for them, so I run all of the fun events that we've got coming up here related to business, construction, and commercial real estate. Finance and Commerce has been around for like 100 plus years, so we're very, it's quite the legacy. But we really focus on business, and that's our specialty. So construction and real estate.
So for those who maybe, even though it's been around for 100 years, and I know it's been something that tears on my heartstrings, I just love the magazine. It's just so useful and such a great resource. But for those tuning in tonight that maybe never heard of it, which would surprise me, but it could happen. Right. Explain what Finance and Commerce is.
Yeah, exactly. So we really are a news platform. So we're a newspaper in the Twin Cities, really trying to get at the heart of construction and commercial real estate and business. And so we go in and get stories related to the building in the Twin Cities, so everything that's coming up. We're the first eyes on it and the first people to really get in the door and say this is being built in the Twin Cities. And here's the facts, and here's the pictures, and here's what's happening. And so we're really the news source for construction and commercial real estate.
And you have both a hard copy, but I also get daily an online one.
Exactly. Yep. So we're a print publication and we're digital. So we're online at finance-commerce.com. And then we're in the publication Finance and Commerce. So we're a newspaper. We have subscribers all over the Twin Cities.
So say the website again, because you're going to want to write this down as we talk throughout the show.
It's finance, F-I-N-A-N-C-E, -commerce. And there's a dash in there, -commerce.com.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, and so the reason I asked Kelsey to be on the show is a few months back, because I do get both their hard copy as well as the online. I had seen something that is their first annual. It's their Rising Young Professionals. And we're going to talk about that. And as reading through who they're looking for to nominate, I thought of somebody I knew, Kelsey Ogden, who many of you who are following us may know the name, and we're all connected on social media. And she right now was going to join us tonight because she not only was nominated by me, she is being honored as a Rising Young Professional, but she's also on her honeymoon.
Yes. Kaylee, right?
Kaylee. Oh, yeah. Did I say Kelsey?
Yeah, right. You're the Kelsey mode.
Kelsey. Kaylee Ogden. So sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Kaylee. Hopefully she's not watching. Hopefully she's having fun on her honeymoon. So thank you for saying that. Kaylee Ogden. I nominated her, and she then became an honoree. And then as I got more involved, I thought, oh my gosh, of course I love Finance and Commerce, and then I was loving these awards, and then we got to talking, and I asked her to be on the show so that we could share a little bit more about some of the different programs. So let's start with Rising Young Professionals. It's the first annual, but maybe share with people that are just hearing about it what that is.
Definitely, yeah. So Rising Young Professionals was kind of built out of a need for recognizing people that are in the Twin Cities, this upcoming generation of stars, the people that are unknown but are doing amazing things in their community, or might be known but haven't gotten that recognition for their work. We really base the criteria on people that are going above and beyond. They're not just doing their daily job, they're excelling, right? They're in committees, they're leading things, they're volunteering. Volunteering was a big one. We have a lot of people that even started their own nonprofits. We've got Max in there who started his own nonprofit, in Sports Foundation, which we're giving some of the ticket money to, actually. $5 of every ticket's going to In Sports Foundation, so that's great.
Wow.
But yeah, no, just all of these kind of, we've got everyone from financial advisors, we've got project managers, we have accountants, we have across the board brokers, everyone in between. So.
And you said $5 of every ticket's going to In Sports?
Yes,
What is that?
Foundation. So they are, so Max Smith founded it. He's one of our Rising Young Professionals.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so he gives back to kids in the community. It's all about getting kids active and really, every kid's across the community, not just kids that are wealthy, getting them out and doing things, and then really, eating healthy and the whole thing. They're just trying to, the whole body of getting them in the game.
Max, if you're watching, I need to connect with you because I have Leaders and Achievers of America, and there's some synergies there. I'm not doing what you're doing, and vice versa. So
yeah, he's great.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So let's talk. Is there anything else? You said financial advisors, brokers, program managers, and CEOs of their own startup businesses. And these are people who are making an impact, correct?
Definitely.
And so they are going to be honored when?
So they're going to be honored on June 28th. It's going to be at Surly. Yeah, it's going to be great. It'll be
Surly Brewing Company, which how awesome is that? Perfect place for that age group, and well, for any age group.
Yeah.
And what time does it start?
It's going to be at 5. It starts at 5. Okay. And then the physical, so there's a cocktail award with hors d'oeuvres, and then the award ceremony will start at 6:30.
And you have you sold out yet, or you're close?
We are. So we're sold out, which is awesome. And I'm sure that's just a testimony to our other events, right?
Right.
Like Finance and Commerce has so many other great events like Top Women in Finance and Top Projects, which we can talk about later. But I think it's just a testimony to how great we're doing in events world that we're sold out. But we do have standing room only tickets.
Oh, perfect.
So that's
standing room only. Okay.
So we have those. I mean, those will go fast too. I only have a limited number of those. But those are on our website. If you go to Finance-Commerce and then you click on events. Under Rising Young Professionals and Events, you'll find.
Okay, so Finance-Commerce, and then there'll be events, and it'll list all their events, not just this one, which is great. So if you're watching, and we're going to talk about a few other projects and things and awards that Kelsey is involved with, or Finance and Commerce is involved with, and if you don't hear of something that we're sharing about, please go to that, because you might be somebody, you might know somebody that you want to nominate, or perhaps you are qualified. It's just good to be involved with finance and commerce in general, and there's so many different ways. Advertising. I can tell you that I use this as my business Bible, if you will.
It's the best innovative to have events advertising. It's a great opportunity. People just don't utilize it enough.
Well, I totally agree. So anything else on Rising Young Professionals that you think they should know about?
Just getting in the door. If you want tickets, those standing room only are going to go pretty quick. So let me know if you're interested too, if the website, if you can't figure it out. And
you can message us. When we're done, Kelsey's name is on here, and she shared it. So if you can find her through the sharing. Otherwise, I will tag her when we're done, and so you can private message her, and we'll have her contact information as well, or private message me, and I will make sure you get that information. If you're somebody who's not as technically savvy to go online or whatever for a ticket.
Yep.
So let's talk about Top Projects. What is that?
Yeah, so that's a great event. So we've been doing that one for about, I think, 14 years or so. So it's pretty well established in the community, and people love it. So this is one of our big events that everyone just comes out for. What it is, it's the top construction projects of the previous year. So we always do the prior year.
Okay.
So this year will be top projects of 2017.
Wow.
So it'll be all the big projects. We've got everywhere from apartments to the Senate building to, everywhere in between. We honor a lot of different sizes and levels of complexity. So we base the project judging. Bridgewater Bank sponsors the event, and then we do a judging panel.
Wow.
So the judges come in, they're from, various companies in the Twin Cities, and they come in and judge on techniques. So was it hard? Was it difficult?
Wow.
Were you just building on a parking lot? Was it easy? Or were you kind of going deeper? Right? Yeah, that's what I think. But and then eco-friendly components is what we really started focusing on too.
Awesome.
So, doing things with the green way, and Excel Energy even gives out an award the night of called the High Performance Building Award.
Wow.
So they do that based on the most eco-friendly leader who's really exemplified leadership and commitment to energy efficiency. So we like to do that because there's a lot of great eco projects out there too.
Yes. What is the other and it's not going to come to me, so I'll skip it. But there's another for is it Leeds or whatever? A lot of these buildings.
I think so.
Yeah, something that's more green, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, with energy and efficient. And this event is in July, right?
Yep.
And so for ticket information, they should still go to the website.
Exactly. That's the best place to go. And then just click on top projects under that events tab. And we'll open them June 25th. So it'll be in a week or two here. So get in the door once those open, because those will also go fast. We have like 550, 600 people that come to this event every year.
Yeah, 600 people in attendance.
Big.
So when the tickets go on sale for June 25th for the event in July, definitely you want to get that.
Yes.
Get your ticket. Do you happen to know offhand? I know I'm kind of putting
No, you're good. This is perfect.
The July date.
Yep, so it's July 26th. We always do those events on a Thursday. So it's a Thursday, July 26th at Nicollet Island Pavilion.
Oh.
So it'll be really fun. We'll be able to be outside if it's warm out, and it'll just be a great
yes,
event.
that's just a great area. So even if it's hot and humid, you can jump inside.
Right.
Definitely. And if you have questions, definitely feel free to ask us. If you're not comfortable commenting or asking questions about this is more of a business informational type interview that we're giving you. But please go to that website and go to those events and nominate. There are so many great people in the Twin Cities that just need that opportunity and should be recognized. I've known and followed Kaylee through actually the Miss America program, but she's so much more than that, and she's such as this driven young lady. And then I was watching her, and I've been running into her at business events, and when that came across my table, I was like, oh my gosh, she needs to be this. And never knowing, but I nominated her, and look what happened. And that's what life's about, is advocating for one another. And this is just that opportunity, as are the top projects that we're talking about. And then we have up and coming attorneys.
Yes, and up and coming attorneys is here, and so that's kind of for the people that are in the law factor of things. So we also have Minnesota Lawyers. So I do events for them as well. So Minnesota Lawyers are other publication, very similar to Finance and Commerce, that we have a digital and a print publication.
So all of you attorneys, friends that are following this, you want to, can they find can they go to finance-commerce to get that?
Nope, so that one's under Min Lawyer. So MINN and then lawyer.com.
Perfect. MINN lawyer.com for any of you lawyers, and for you construction, business, real estate, commercial real estate, and real estate, finance and commerce, finance-commerce.com.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, and up and coming attorneys is great. So that's kind of the flip side of rising young professionals for the lawyer world. So that's the people that have really went above and beyond in their jobs as lawyers, inside and outside the courtroom. They have really excelled, and so we want to honor them. So it's
wonderful.
Yeah.
And that is held in September?
Yes.
Do you happen to know the date of that?
September 12th.
12th. Great date. Right after Labor Day, and things are cooling off. And is there any, for a lot of these, I know there's, the publication and everything, but are there other projects or things that you wanted to mention today?
Just in general, I mean, we've always got fun stuff going on in finance and commerce. We've always got roundtables happening, or, articles that are happening regarding affordable housing, regarding things that are coming up in the business industry. And so it's just a great think tank for you guys to go and really figure out what's happening in the industry and get a better handle on what's coming up in the Twin Cities.
It's just so awesome. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Carla Berline from Around Town TV. We're the Twin Cities' longest airing television community showcase, but we've only been around since April of 2003, and I'm sitting next to Kelsey Broadwell from Finance and Commerce. That's 100 years old. Not Kelsey.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, she's not 100, but she looks pretty good. But Finance and Commerce is 100 years old. The publication is correct.
Yep.
And, if you're in commercial real estate or real estate, banking, finance, what else? Construction.
Yep.
Those are great categories. You want to have a subscription to this, and you want a subscription to the online magazine as well. And being in media, I can tell you that I get a lot of new leads from there. I learn about a lot of events, networking, business, a lot of great information on business in general. We have been around, but 9 out of 10 businesses fail. And they fail because they're not funded correctly. It's not that you're not the expert of what you're doing, as well as a lot of people don't realize how hard it is. And this is just a good resource and a tool, as are these awards and events, to connect with people, like-minded people that are achievement-oriented, that are successful. and success can mean different to a lot of different people.
Exactly. And so many different venues to do that. You know, when we have top women in finance, you have the banking women, and then you have top projects, you've got the architects, the engineers. So you always have someone to kind of fit your industry. If you want to network with them, we always seem to have an event that fits that. So
well, and you want
nice.
your banker to be one of your good friends.
Yeah, right? You want to be close to them.
Right.
That financial advisor too, right?
Right,
You know?
right. You want that relationship, or just like if you're in direct mail, you want the mailman to be your good friend. And in media, I always said, when in the old days, many years ago, 30 years ago, it was always smiling and dialing. There wasn't texting, there wasn't computers, and I always said, you want the receptionist to be your best friend of the company that's on your show or in advertising.
Clerk,
Yeah, the law clerk. Just like in production, you always want to be BFFs with the people behind the scenes.
Right.
So they make you look good. So a lot of great things. She's been mentioning for the Finance and Commerce, to learn more information on any of the events, go to finance-commerce.com and events. And for the attorneys one, can you
go to Min Lawyer, so MINN, and then lawyer.com.
Great. Anything else that we haven't?
I think we kind of got a lot of it.
Yeah. I think we did cover, almost all the notes. So join us on June 28th at Surly Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Standing room only tickets for the Rising Young Professionals. Great way to get some of these leaders and achievers and these young professionals that have started their own businesses in the financial world and other industries that are making an impact and doing a lot. So good to connect with them. Standing room only tickets, so still available. And then, of course, June 25th, the top project tickets go on sale. And then shortly thereafter, of course, the
event in July 26th.
Yep, for that event and for top projects. And then right after that, for the September event, I'm assuming August is when those tickets will go on sale. Yep. So I'm just really thrilled, Kelsey, that you could join me.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Kaylee, thank you for being so awesome. So I could now meet you and meet Kelsey, because I'm really just a finance and commerce lover in general and value what you're all doing so much. So thank you for your hard work.
Yes.
And for those of you who are, maybe just tuned in, you can rewatch this when we're done. It'll be embedded on 18 different places. You can go to around-town.tv or feel free to give me a call at 952-934-0006, or you can email us at info@around-town.tv. I thank you for tuning in this evening. We'll be on next Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Central Time, right here on Around Town TV. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Stop. There we go. Oops.